Houston as Chicharito knocks it back. You see a lot of Mexico jerseys in the stands here today on a day where time to press. Ricky Puig knew he was under big pressure there. Here's Griffin Dorsey now joining in. Now the Dynamo countering the pressure. Nobody's stepping up. Here's Corey Baird, the header, Sebas Ferreira. That's what you call punishing an opponent. Ferreira hits his 13th of the year. And the Dynamo land a body blow on LA.
How good has Corey Baird been with his service? This is just so well weighted, bending away from the goalkeeper and the defender, who just gets caught on the wrong side of Ferreira. And the technique on the header, forehead, head it down, keep it below the crossbar, back across goal, because you know Bond is moving to his right.
Brugman, Chicharito to try to tie it up off the post. Clark got out beautifully. Influenced the shooter there. Conversation with Chicharito continues.
Well, it's interesting. Just keep an eye on the right foot of Chicharito. I think Steve Clark thinks there might have been something in it. Well done by Steve Clark to get out there and force Chicharito.
Look at this press here by LA. They're just suffocating the Dynamo and making them turn it over like that. Here's Brugman now.
Look at the space.
It's a weighted pass. It's Grandsir denied by Clark. It's whipped wide.
Now look at Ethan Bartlow. This was a mistake by him. You've got to let that attacking player move up into midfield, protect that gap. And your movement chasing right there where he chases Chicharito.
Then you're out of the playoffs, and now, you know, there's always this boost of euphoria at the end of the season where you get some good games. Grandsir squares it back. There's an open runner here to make it 1-0. It's whipped in. Ricky Puig has tied it up and continues to pay off the LA Galaxy. The former Barcelona man has scored again. It's the third of the year for him.
Said about Matias Vera. Look at Matias Vera right in the middle of your screen. That's where he needs to be, where that ball ends up with Puig. He did a great job earlier. Gets called too high up the field here.
It's tremendously spotted by you. And they were wondering if he would come to Major League Soccer and produce. Well, I think we've gotten an answer here because he's helped get him into the playoffs. And here he is again, laying on a beautiful ball. It's Brugman. It's 2-1 Galaxy. Chicharito celebrates in front of the Dynamo fans.
I think he's
wonder if there'll be a check on this. It is now 2-1 LA Galaxy in the blink of an eye.
Great little 1-2. Oh, no. Ooh, that is close. From up where we are, he certainly looked obvious, but from that angle.
But Eddie, I'm going to just take you to the addition of Brugman. The full force of that one, Parker. It's another layoff. It's Brugman, and he's avoided Carrasquillo off the crossbar. Brugman hit heavy metal. We have not mentioned Koulibaly's name, but he has been silently very important this year and in the recent span of games. It's Baird now. Baird, Sebas Ferreira rolls it to Quintero. Is it magic? Oh, saved by Bond. Save again by Bond. It's the art of self-defense. 2 consecutive saves. Garcia to the back post. Bond will come off his line.
It's not just your goal scorers that win you an MLS Cup.
The confidence that you grab now and can harness and carry into the playoffs.
Yeah, and
back to that in a second. Puig will try it. Whoa, he hit that with power.
Situational awareness as we look again at this shot, and you said it. But if you can get a point against Argentina, then you're really sitting in the driver's seat of getting out of your group stage.
Game on here in the second half. The referee is Drew Fisher, the Dynamo in the Bayou City black. Costa, was that handled? It's a 3-on-3 here. It's Grandsir. It's Douglas Costa. Blast shot parried away by Steve Clark. Still only a 1-goal game. Raheem Edwards. It's a trailing run, not picked up was Araujo, but he couldn't control it. Chicharito pulls Throws it wide.
Yeah, great first touch. His second touch takes it out, so it's not caught under his feet.
Now with these two changes here for the Dynamo in midfield, Herrera and Rodriguez. Get back to that in a second. It's a shooting opportunity. It's buried over the top. In the end, that's easy for Steve Clark. That arc has not been defended well by the Houston Dynamo today. A lot of chances have come out of there. 2 caps for Serbia for him. Chicharito's going to come off. Joveljic has played for Red Star Belgrade and Eintracht Frankfurt, also Wolfsberger in Austria. So here he comes. Both him and Cáceres. Joveljic. Alvarez. Joveljic. He's in. It's a third for LA. There is no offside flag. It is 3-1 LA Galaxy. They are rolling to getting home field playoff advantage. And it's Joveljic straight off the bench for Chicharito, who just gently caresses it into the net here.
Well, how about the movement? This is the combination play we talked about with the center forwards for the LA Galaxy, and that includes Dejan Joveljic. How about the weight of the pass from Efrain Alvarez? The 2 subs combined to get that third goal. But to your point, as soon as
it was a Matt Jordan signing, and Matt Jordan was the GM. Efrain Alvarez. Tries to clip it in. It's Joveljic parried away with the right hand by Steve Clark.
Sequence leading up to this was just a bunch of one-touch passes from the LA Galaxy to get in this position.
Rodriguez. Quinones, the Colombian. Nelson Quinones gets the shot off. In the end, it's saved by Jonathan Bond. Whoever comes in as the head coach, team president. Eddie, it's been a joy. It's been a pleasure. 11 years calling this one. It'll end with the LA Galaxy gaining home field advantage. Thank you very much for everything you've done for these broadcasts.